What happened after the Big Bang? When the universe was first born, it was dense and hot. In these cramped and heated conditions, particles of light and matter were rushing around, continuously running into each other. No atoms could form because matter particles were traveling too fast to stay together. But as the universe expanded, it became less dense and it cooled. The particles slowed down. Soon it was cool enough for protons and neutrons to glue themselves together and combine into these small units called nuclei. But electrons couldn't gather onto those nuclei, because they were relentlessly smashed aside by powerful photons. This made the nuclei ionized. They had protons, which are positively charged, but no negatively charged electrons to balance out their charge and make them neutral. Meanwhile, the photons couldn't go very far without crashing into electrons and newly formed nuclei. The photons bounced around like sunlight does in a dense fog. Because all the light was scattered around, the entire universe was foggy. But as time passed, the universe continued to expand and cool, and it became much less dense. With more space between them, photons and electrons collided less often. Electrons began joining with nuclei to form neutral atoms. And now, with the electrons out of the photons' way, the path was clear for light's great escape. "378,000 years after the Big Bang, the fog finally lifted. No matter how big or powerful our telescopes become, the cosmic microwave background is the oldest light we will ever be able to see. Soon after the universe was born, the universe was plunged into the Dark Ages. That's because no sources of light remained to illuminate the expanding universe. But slowly, atoms accumulated into larger structures, molecules, then clouds of gas, then stars, and eventually, galaxies. Light from these new stars and galaxies burst forth into their surroundings, and these photons began stripping electrons off atoms, reionizing them. These freely moving photons brought an end to the Dark Ages, lighting up the universe, and heralding in the age of reionization. Yet, it's still a mystery how long the Dark Ages lasted, and exactly when reionization began. Don't forget to subscribe, explore for similar contents like this.